Today, we're going to learn muscle testing using our hands. Hi, my name is Laura Lopez. I'm the creator and founder of the SBT Energy Therapy mobile app and healing modality. Muscle testing or kinesiology is one of the easiest and oldest methods of tapping into the subconscious mind to be able to get answers to questions which we ask in a true or false way. The beautiful part about muscle testing is that it's been around for hundreds of thousands of years. Before using it for energy work to identify blocks or imbalances within the body, farmers and settlers used it to find water underneath the ground. They would walk around with metal or iron rods in their hands. We have modern forms of them here. And they would set intention and ask while they were walking on the land to send that information once they were over water through the pulse of their hands. So they would hold these metal rods. And as they were walking, once they walked over water, those metal rods would then cross over. Some of them were looked in the form where they originally were crossed, and they would up or down. It's not magic. It's really scientific. What's happening is that the body is picking up on the gravitational pull of Mother Earth, sending that information from the soles of the feet throughout the body and creating little pulses in the hands to respond to a true or false question. Is there water here? Yes. And here it goes. Or no. And it goes in the opposite direction. So today we're going to teach you how to do this so that you can use the mobile app and identify, is there a priority of healing in these charts? Yes or no? And then identify which chart has your priority of healing in it. Is it a trapped emotion? Is it a limiting belief? Is it a imbalance in your auric field? So let's go ahead and get started. I want you to get in a comfortable place where you are seated in a nice tall position and that you can take a disposition of relaxation that allows you to get centered and connected to your body. This is your first time ever attempting muscle testing. I want you to pause this and watch my video of how to sway test, which will allow you to get more connected to your body before trying this with your hands. All right. When you're ready, I want you to close your eyes and take a nice big deep breath. I want you to relax the body and come into a state of complete comfort and relaxation. It's important that you disconnect from the outcome of the answers. It's important that you don't care about what the answer is. And the way that we do this is through relaxing the body and setting an intention. So we ask that all of the answers which your body are given are governed by truth, by light, and by love. And that regardless of your own personal thoughts, wants, preferences, or desires, only truth be revealed and nothing be hidden. This is important so that your body knows to give you only truthful answers governed by your highest self. All right. So we're going to first teach the ring test. And what I want you to do is take your dominant hand and interlock your index finger and your thumb. Just push it together. Not hard. Doesn't hurt. It's not going to be tired or exhausting to create that pressure, but just enough so that if you were to pull on that, it's not going to break. Okay, then I want you to choose your other hand that's not your dominant hand. And this is going to be the one that pulls. You're going to create the same amount of pressure. Again, not hard. It's just pressure so that when you put them together, they don't break. All right. So we're going to start with answers which are true. So you're going to use your name. My name is fill in the blank. And don't say the word fill in the blank. I want you to actually use your name. In my case, my name is Laura. All right. And I pull up and these answers are true. All right, so I'm going to use a name that's not mine and say my name is Frank, and the same amount of pressure, my name is Frank, and that breaks. So I want you to try it, and I want you to identify things which are true. You can say, I love dogs, and see if that test is true. For me, I absolutely love dogs. Or, I hate dogs. That's false. That instantly breaks with the same amount of pressure. So this is one way of doing it, and I want you to practice that and see if that works for you. All right. The next way is to do the finger pull test, creating again a dominant hand, just putting a little bit of pressure using the opposite hand, your index finger. Same thing. Okay. And my name is Laura. That test is true. My name is Frank. And then that breaks. That's false. My name is not Frank. It's another way of doing it. Now, if you were at a chiropractor's office or an acupuncturist's office, you may have experienced them asking you to put your arm out and for you to resist any pressure that they're putting on your arm. And they would be going through the body systems and or your spine to identify blocks or imbalances or areas that need correction in your spine. And each time they got to a section, they would find if that your resistance was strong or weak. And we can do this same or similar type of testing with the fingers, taking your index finger and taking your middle finger, placing it on top. And as you are asking true or false questions, you are going to push down. For instance, my name is Laura. I'm pushing. That's nice and strong. I'm using pressure from this middle finger down on my index finger. I'm pushing quite hard, actually. And my index finger is not moving at all. All right, same question, but the wrong name. My name is Frank, and that same amount of pressure makes it now weak. My name is not Frank. All right. So we've taught you 3 different forms of muscle testing with your hands. Now, this takes practice and it takes time. Like anything, the more you practice, the better you get at it. It's important that you utilize muscle testing daily, many times a day. And from here, I want you to test inconsequential things just to see how it feels. I want you to test your favorite color. I want you to test how many children you have. I want you to test how many siblings you have using true or false statements with the form that feels best for you. And then I want you to watch the video getting started, which will show you now how to tap into the subconscious to identify the blocks or imbalances that are required for your priorities of healing. And utilize the tips which we have in there to perfect muscle testing. And you'll do that under the video of how to perfect muscle testing. There are absolutely things which can mess with your answers. Your confidence is one of them. You second guessing yourself is not going to be helpful, but the majority of people do. They want to know, are these answers, are mine making this up? Are these answers truly me? Or they may get false positives or false negatives. And these all have underlying causes and reasons as to why you may get mixed answers. I encourage you, after a couple days of practice, to watch my training video of how to perfect muscle testing. I will give you every reason as to why muscle testing answers will come back inaccurate or confusing and how to strengthen your muscle testing. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you soon.